Okay, we're in round 3. Definitely a mulligan. Definitely a mulligan. And a keep. Alright, well, at least we can play an artillerist next turn into Epic Confrontation. If we draw a white mana, we can start to get on that plan. Mirror match. Alright, well, artillerist Epic Confrontation's not going to work so well against a bear. But maybe we can get a morph next turn. That would be ideal. Well, I mean, technically it works, but it's not exactly what I want. Could have blocked there, I guess. Bunch of green mana. I don't really like it, but I'm going to epically confrontate this thing. If I had some other play, I'd probably do that instead, but I just feel like I'm on a fast track to getting my butt kicked if I just sit back and chill all day. I mean, granted, I could draw a land, play the Scavenger, and keep the Sky Captain at bay, but then I'm taking... Like, at least this way, I'm keeping pace with my opponent. I have, like, the potential maybe to race. And I have, well, pacifism is pretty worthless at this point, I guess, but... Alright, so land Scavenger here would be pretty awesome. At least let us smash for 6. Alright, not quite what I'd hoped for, unfortunately. So now I think we pass and hope that he doesn't have regen mana next turn, but we'll see how likely that is. I think otherwise he could just trade for a morph. At this point, I'm willing to try and trade for a Dragon Scarred Bear. Okay. So he's got formidable mana, which means things aren't great for us. But pacifism would be good. Land would have been good. White spell with no white mana is bad, unfortunately. So, not feeling good about this game anymore. Looks like we just lost too much value. But, mull to 5. What can you do? Not even like a tough choice mulligan to 5. It was like a clear and obvious mull to 5. No lands in our 7 and 6. So, I think I'm about ready to chump block. Yeah, I don't know. It's all pretty bad. Now let's just get some guys off the table. Or try to. Or lose to a pump spell, which I don't care anyway. We were going to lose to a pump spell anyway. Dramoka's Gift. That's my guess. Or a morph. Yeah, well, that didn't work out. Yeah, that actually, and it worked out the worst possible way, too. I just happened to 50-50 coin toss the wrong guess, really. And then we get the white mana, but guess it buys us a turn. Do I even want to do this? Is there any reason I should continue this game? I play an Arishan Cleric at chump block of 5 power, take 4, I go to 1. He plays something else, I guess. It really does not matter at this point, but I don't mind showing him that I have an Arishan Cleric in my deck, I guess. Maybe he plays more spells. Really wish I had blocked the other way around. That's just such a bummer. All right. So game 2. Hopefully we can get a nice 7-card hand. What do I want to do against his deck? Guess this kills Bear and Sky Captain and Morph. Maybe Vial is good. I don't know what I'd cut for it, though. I guess Arishan Clerics are slightly less good in this match. He doesn't seem like he's Omega beatdown. But, I mean, they're still fine. Maybe I think I'd actually rather have Vial over one of them. Then it's just 15 creatures with Formless Nurturing. It's probably still enough. Alright, let's try this. Didn't really see enough flat. So if I don't draw green mana, I probably just die. How many cheap white spells do I have? 1 Cleric, because I sideboard 1 out. 1 Dragon Hunter. I need green mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sources of green. This hand looks good if I draw green mana. I think I'm going to keep. If I don't draw green mana, I'm in pretty bad shape, but I think we're just going to have to hope we draw green mana. If we draw green mana, we're in good shape. We get to go Bear into Confrontation or Honor's Reward. All right. Well, missing here, so I'm at the whim of my deck to draw one of my 9 green sources or one of my cheap white spells, either of which would actually work. Maybe just finds the land. Looks like he does. All right, so he's going to miss his land drop, I'm guessing. This is a big turn for us, though. This will judge the momentum for the entire game, I think, here. So it's pretty key that we draw a white spell we can cast or a green mana. All right. Did draw a white spell we can cast, so that I will settle for. Because then we at least have Honor's Reward online and we can swing for 5 each turn, which is pretty good. Found the green mana, which is also good. So now we can swing Mage. I doubt he blocks. If he does, we get to Honor's Reward, though, which is fine. Alright, so no blocks. Now I kind of want to play Artillerist, I think. If he has Hunt the Weak, he still has to trade here or with the Artillerist, so I kind of like that play. And if he wants to get... Wasn't expecting that. Two mana up. Guess he could have like tread upon or something. Hmm. I think we'll actually just swing mage. He's got tread upon mana, 6 cards in hand, so let's just do this. If I swing artillerist and then honors reward and he has tread upon, it's a lot worse for us. Alright, that's a trade I'm willing to make. Let's play our own bear as well as a dragon hunter. And this way we have formidable, so we have regen. If we draw a land, we get honors reward or a scavenger and tactician, so seems decent. Morph, not a huge deal there. So now it's a pretty good opportunity to just cast artillerist, or honors reward rather. Yeah, let's, well, I can't do honors reward plus regen this, but I think that's okay. I guess he trades Einok Guide for Dragon Hunter, so I don't like that. Guess if I attack bear and artillerist, he can go morph on bear, which also doesn't seem that good. But he's only got, yeah, because he's willing to ditch a morph at this point. I think I'm just swinging artillerist, and then I'm going to honors reward. Okay, so he could hunt the weak now. If he draws a land, so he can go trade his morph for an artillerist, morph and a hunt the weak for an artillerist, which is a fair trade because I invested a honors reward in it. Student of Ojutai, all right. So I'm in Sandstep Scavenger range. I pumped this up to 4/3. I swing with a 6/3 and a 4/3. He can go Student, Dragon's Eye Sentry, and I can't kill them both. So I can also play Tactician, which gives me a flyer. Interesting. So I can Epic Confrontation on the Student and the Bear. Pacify the Dragon's Eye Sentry, swing team. It's not bad. I think because he's a little bit behind, that's a lot of momentum on him. This could be that, well, So we fight Student for sure. Maybe I don't bust pacifism, just swing artillerist and bear. And if he double blocks, it's pretty good for me anyway. I mean, it's not great for me, but get 2 guys off the board. Or he takes it. Alright, well, I'm going to save my pacifism then. Morph number 2. Ooh, well. Am I finally going to get value out of this spell? So I guess he can go morph for Dragon Hunter. But then he doesn't have great blocks for the other 2. I guess he can go morph Dragon Hunter, morph Sentry. No, I can't do that because then he die from the artillerist. So it's a fairly complex block for him, I guess. You could double block artillerist. No, he's doing that one. Okay. Guess he can take bear, but Could artful maneuver his sentry, maybe? So he did have a tread upon? Oh, artful maneuver. All right. Well, that's a trade I'm willing to make. So we got rid of a Guardian Shield Bearer and a Sandstorm Charger. And he's at 2 life. So I can probably just play a Tactician next turn, which will pump itself because of the well, if I get a removal spell, I could probably just kill him, I guess, but you just played this. Is it pressure point? Ooh. Unfortunately, not quite enough resources to do Vile plus pacifism. Enduring victory? Yeah, it's a pretty big bummer. Let's just play the Tactician and pass. I guess better he played it on that than my Tactician, which is not vulnerable to the Dunecaster and is vulnerable to the Enduring Victory. No ferocious values, so that's good news. All right. So got game 2. And it could have been, like I said, we kept a risky hand, and if we hadn't drawn our green source when we did, we most certainly would have lost. So just another green-white beat deck like us. Haven't really seen any flyers. It's the first time I've actually seen the Dunecaster played. I think I've played it, but haven't seen anybody else. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's try this again. It's a good hand. Big Dragon Hunter fan. Two drop of Inez Guide. All right. We finding a land, or are we getting a counter? Searching up a land. So I don't want to make that trade. Got great teacher's degree, so, and we have the bolster spells, so there's quite a bit of incentive to keep our Dragon Hunter alive. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to hunt that soon. We know his morphs are Bowmaster and what? And Sandstorm Charger and Guardian Shield Bearer. Which one did he play first? I don't know. Guess we'll kill the first morph. Well, he's only got 3 lands. Does put us at risk of Guardian Shield Bearer to wait, though. So perhaps we just hunt now, get one off the board. Although I could do Formless Nurturing and still hunt next turn. Yeah, it's... And then he Guardian Shield Bearer wouldn't do anything. Okay, let's do that instead. Maybe we hit a creature here. Nope, land, but we didn't want to draw land anyway, since at this point we can cast everything, so I'm okay with that. And we can actually hunt plus attack next turn, which is nice. If I hunt a morph, and then let's see, hunt the morph. He doesn't have Artful Maneuver up either, so this is big. Let's say then I swing. He would have to block Inez Guide Sentry. We did take out the Shield Bearer. I think I'm gonna, if he trades off his second morph, I think I actually like that too. Could wait a turn, I guess. All right, let's wait one turn. But then he doesn't have white mana up, which kind of is. I definitely want to. If I ate, let's say I eat 2 morphs for 2 cards. I'm a little bit low on action. I guess that's the main reason not to. Do I want to trade? I guess I don't. If I wasn't low on action, I think I would have. But I'm in essentially top deck mode outside of pacifism here. Whereas now my attack is like much better. I mean, he could artful maneuver once again, but alright, that sucks. So I'm not going to play around artful maneuver. Alright, he's taking it. I wonder how many lands my opponent's playing. Seems like he's missed a couple times, and he's used Zainok God twice as a dig spell. Alright, well, it's not bad. Let's see if he's ready to block yet. Still not ready to. So we do have Formidable. Alright, third morph. That's a good one. Let's pacify. If I pacify a morph, swing team, I can kill a morph plus a guide. He kills my manifest. The other morph can't block. Almost want to pacify the sentry. I know it seems like a waste, but let's say I pacify sentry, swing team. He goes guide hunter, but then he double blocks morph. And I have a herd chaser dragon. But he could hunt the weak if he draws a land, which maybe motivates me to want to cast hard cast herd chaser dragon. I'm not sure I want to pacify yet. Let's go Glade Watcher, though. Let's swing these three. If he eats an Arishan Cleric, I'll accept it. Alright, that's pretty awesome trade. So we get rid of a Charger and a Bowmaster. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Alright, let's hard cast the Herd Chaser Dragon. Granted, I don't have to do this, but it puts a clock on him, and it actually protects me from Hunt the Weak next turn. And we still have Formidable. Because if he just went land, Hunt the Weak, Dragon's Eye Sentry on my morph, he gets a 2/4 first strike, which I think is actually pretty good. I mean, granted, he didn't have the land there, but I think there's a pretty good chance he's got. I think there's a pretty good chance he's got Hunt the Weak in his hand. All right, that's brutal. I wonder if we can. I did that one, even though it's got Defender, mostly because it's definitely going to force him to block with the other ones. Like now he has to go Morph, Dragon Hunter, Einok Guide, Chump Glade Watcher, take 8. It was a Mistooth Kieran. All right. Would have actually been a good defense against Herd Chaser Dragon. So now Hunt the Weak doesn't do anything either, which is nice. Sky Captain does not protect him enough, so we got the victory, which is nice. We ended up going 2-1. This deck actually played better than I thought it would. I think there was still a way I could have won match 1, but not knowing about the Goblin Heel Cutter, I think probably made me not play cautiously enough. So I think if I had seen Heel Cutter games 1 or 2, I think I probably would have played that a bit more cautiously. Like I said, I would have at least done some more math. So I think that ultimately is what cost me match 1, because I really did expect going to 16 against my opponent's board state seemed like I could survive. No, it was more than that. It was going to 16 and having a blocker that made me really think I could survive a back attack. So it really was that Heel Cutter in Game 3, the first appearance of Heel Cutter in Game 3 that I think cost me. But all right, well, we ended up getting there, which is cool. So hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the next draft.